Aspiration versus inspiration. Both crucial. I feel one is a lot more important than the other. In fact, I would say that without inspiration, there is no aspiration. The inspiration has to come first. You have to be inspired, which would have you aspire, right? As a kid, I had aspirations to be a rapper. Motivated mainly by the cool aspect. Which is pretty amazing when you think about it on a deep level, because it goes to, it kind of speaks to the fact that perhaps we are who we are before we get here. Which is a Jay-Z line. I mean, I'm sure it's been said before, Jay-Z, but said, you are who you were before you got here. But my brother was into sports. I have a younger brother. He's a lot bigger than me. He was into sports. I didn't care about sports. I wanted cross colors and I wanted Together Forever t-shirts. Together Forever, some old school fucking crew from Coney Island, and they had these t-shirts. And it was like, I think it was like a Black Power thing. Or at least more like a Black Pride kind of thing. Something to that extent. And it was like these black characters or whatever, and I'd wear that. And I think I was also, all of that shit. Cross colors, Together Forever shirts, Black Fist, when that shit came around with X-Clan and all of that. Calvin Klein, Nautica, Polo, Jabot jeans, all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jordans. This is what the fuck I was infatuated with. Not so much sports. I had an element of athleticism to me. I was active, but I was into this shit. My brother, well, he didn't care much for that. He was more the sports. You cannot decide what the fuck you're going to be into. You cannot decide what pulls you in. You are who you are, and you discover it as you go along. I mean, it's pretty amazing when you think about it, but I could keep going on that topic, but I'm going to leave it there. Perhaps I'll revisit it in another video. So, you aspire to be something, but remove the inspiration, and the aspiration will die. So, for example, you get older, you see, you've shot some videos, you've been around rappers, you know what it entails. What might have looked cool to you at one point no longer seems cool. Your idea of badass changes if you mature. I would hope that when you're an adult, your idea of what's badass is maturing. I would hope that you don't think the street guy, today's version of what would be a street guy with shades and a leather jacket is what the fuck you're aspiring. If this is still cool to you, perhaps you're in a state of arrested development. Cool to me now is self-mastery. Ripped, rich, rare. That's Wes Watson shit. Ripped, rich, rare. That's cool to me. Self-discipline. Overcoming vices. Evolution. Becoming a greater version of yourself. This is what I'm admiring. I'm not admiring a leather jacket and a 40. But back then, so when the aspiration changes, how do you stay inspired? Well, this is where you will at some point, you're going to have to pull from a deeper place, because it's no longer about, you're no longer attracted to these superficial elements that pulled you in the first place. And this is where you have to come to terms with the fact that, well, you don't have to, but the kind of person, I guess, I am, I was going to say artist, but say person, kind of person I am, I need something, it has to be substantive. It cannot be, after a while, you don't care about being cool. I don't. I'm not going to go spend money to impress a bunch of people that I don't give a shit about. So many of us are like, we're doing all of this shit to like make people we don't know feel a certain way, whether it's get some kind of validation for them. You're not going to say 2 words to them, but in the moment in which they seen you, they were impressed, and you like, it's fucking crazy. And people will fuck their lives up for this shit. I used to do it when I was young. There was a time where it was important to me. I'd get myself in debt to like have all like really come through and be able to like get a lot of attention and make heads turn. Now, if I want some new stuff, I'm gonna go get the new shit, but I'm not gonna like I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that game. I'll get some fly ass shit that will, believe me, I'm gonna stand out more than the average person there. But I bet you that everything I'm wearing cost so little in comparison to what these people are doing to feel special for the moment. To me, that's a win. I don't feel like it's a win if I had to spend $100,000 on an outfit. I must, like, it takes that much money for me to stand out? I must be doing something wrong. That's a different issue, I guess, but my point is within that is that I would hope that your aspirations are evolving. Mine have. So I cannot aspire to be these things. As an adult, it's like, how long am I going to keep drinking alcohol? Like I decided, all right, I'm not going to drink anymore. Why am I doing this? What purpose is this serving? Am I trying to escape something? Why am I doing this? Why do we do things that don't benefit us? And it's like the norm, and it's abnormal to get you, like, to be healthy. This is how fucked up they got us out here. Okay? Aside, I don't want to veer too much. I now have to, where do I find inspiration? I'm not going to find it in these other things that I've grown out of. It's not going to be there for me. You have to go back to the art. You have to go back to and understand that this is something more than a career choice. This is something more than, this is you extracting value. You going inward, extracting value, manifesting it in some form. Maybe you're a painter, you're a singer, you're a writer, you're a poet, you're a storyteller, whatever it is. You have extracted the value. You have used your skill set to materialize it. You now look at the value. They came from within, and you now acknowledge it. Now you are reminded of who, what, and where. Who you are, what you are, where you stand. This is what inspiration should do. Now, the aspiration is to achieve greatness. How do we achieve greatness? We achieve it through self-mastery. Not through external possessions, through self-mastery. When I see the rapper nice chain, nice ring, nice watch, all of this stuff fucked up and all out of shape. What does it tell me? You know what it looks like? You do a great job at decorating weakness. You're strong in one area of your life, but in an area that should matter more, you're very weak. And the reason why I bring that up, and the reason why I say that, is because you're essentially doing all of this for appearance. But the main aspect of your appearance, you neglect. I'm going to, at some point, I'm going to coach you motherfuckers. Because you need somebody to speak to you in a language that you understand. And get you on your shit. I'm that motherfucker. I'm going to do that for you. But not now. I have to follow through with something. But I'm coming for you because I see this and it's crazy. And you need help. And I say that out of kindness. I want to see people be the best version of themselves that they can possibly be. And that's the path that I'm on. But we need inspiration. We need to be inspired. This is, this is, when I need inspiration, I'm turning to a truth that is greater than my own. Because I did not choose to be a creative. I did not choose to have the gift. You cannot choose that. And this is where purpose comes into play. You would not have the tools if you weren't meant to do the fucking job. You understand? What am I at? 12 minutes. I'm leaving this here. Next video, I'm addressing purpose.